28th of March, 10 to 12. We're here. Just filming.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You alright?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Can I ask if there's any reason you parked up here?
Because I can.
Yeah.
Pay me road tax.
Oh yeah, I know you do, but I also know you got arrested here last year.
How do you know that?
Because I know.
How do you know that?
Because I've checked you.
How do you check me?
On the computer system.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Go to the top of the class.
I will. Is there any reason you're here?
Because it's a free country.
Yeah, I know it's a free
As far as I'm aware,
yeah,
apart from you lot when you're stamping down on people's freedoms.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, at least you admit it.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have to ask any more questions.
There you go. No, I don't really.
Free country. We're allowed to park where we like.
Well, you Chief Constable's been given a copy anyway.
Has he?
Yeah.
What's the Chief Constable's name?
Chris Eyre.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, it's good that, isn't it?
So is there any
You're being
reason
sarcastic for a constable who's supposed to be a public servant, aren't you?
You're being a bit rude for a member of the public, aren't you?
You've come over and asked me questions, I ain't come over and asked you. What do you want? What do you want?
I want to ask why you're here.
Right, what's it got to do with you? What does it have to do? What does it have to do with you?
You got arrested here.
Have you seen me commit a crime?
No.
Am I under arrest? Leave me alone.
Found on the roof.
Leave me alone.
Mark, put your window up and ignore him now.
I'm not really sure why you're getting so irate.
Because you've come over to me and you're harassing me, that's why.
I don't know why you're here.
Perfectly reasonable with you, sir.
Yeah, well, go away. I have no wish to interact with a corporate bunch of thugs.
Okay, well, we're not going to go away because, as you've said, it's a free country.
Put your window up and ignore him.
So, is there any reason you're here?
Name and number?
Is there any reason you're here?
Name and number.
Just my shoulder, just get on the
Because
photo.
it's bank holiday.
Chambers
and it's a day out.
36767, sorry, I guess it's 3517. You are aware of the Criminal Justice Act
Based
2015, section 26, aren't you?
Oh, love it.
Good, because you're going to be in court from it.
Can't wait, mate.
Right.
You can't. You really have no clue what's coming. You really are silly.
Because you don't live around here.
It's got to do with you. It's got anything to do with you whatsoever.
It's got a lot to do.
What's it got to do with you?
Hasn't.
Because last year.
Really?
You're here 'cause
What's that got to do with you?
Hang on a minute, Mark. Was you found not guilty last year?
Yeah. Was I not found not guilty? Which
There you
means
go then.
innocent. So you tried stacking the odds then and you lost and now you're trying again. This is harassment, you know.
No, it's not.
I'm feeling harassed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're feeling alarmed.
I'm alarmed and distressed by your harassment, yes.
Oh, dear.
So why don't you go away? Ah,
It's the area I patrol.
great. Go and patrol it then. Sure you can patrol more than this one bit?
Yeah, this murderers, child rapists.
Oh no, they're not interested.
Tell me where the
They're not
murderers
interested in the
are,
people.
I'll
I'll
find
tell you where. Ken
Oh,
Clark.
come on.
Ken Clark.
Ken Clark's a child rapist. MP, yeah.
Can't find any
Apparently all the
murderers.
MPs are, aren't
Oh, child
Well, I wouldn't be
rapists or
surprised.
anything. Funny that, innit? Yeah, they've all hidden, that's
So you're
why.
going to stay here all day then?
I'll stay here as long as I want.
Yeah.
And I won't have to tell you it either. Isn't that amazing?
Stay here and watch it. Nothing better to do.
Good.
Right, put your window up, Mark, and we're going to have some picnic in a minute.
Nice bank holiday Monday.
Can't beat it.
Parked up in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not mine, I stole it.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's insured to you.
Oh, well, there you go then.
That's you. Don't know why you.
Yeah, see, now I know you're wrong, because both of them two statements are lies.
All day.
Yeah.
What, so you're telling us that you don't have insurance to drive this car?
You can make any assumption you like.
Well, we don't make assumptions.
Yes, you do.
All the time, all the time. Get a grip.
So, is there anything else I can help you with, Constable?
Yeah, you can tell me why you're here.
Yeah, do I have to answer that question? Well, then, there you go then. Guess what's going to happen? I ain't answering it.
Okay.
We're having a day
You want to
out.
punch me, don't you?
Not at all.
You want that to wait, I can see it into your eyes. You're hating the fact when people know the law and you can't do anything about it.
I have absolutely no desire to put any hand on you whatsoever.
At the moment.
Right.
No interest.
Okay. Anything else to say?
No.
Good.
Can we get back on with what we were doing then?
Yeah, absolutely. Please get on
Thank
back
you.
on with what you're doing.
Bye. Oh, we were playing games. Do you mind?
Yeah, crack on. Carry
Go
on.
on then. Off you go.
Okay, see ya.
Bye-bye. Ta-ta.
Just put your window up.
Go away then.
No, it's a free country.
Do I have to put my window up? Is that an order?
It's a free country. If it's a
Oh,
free...
right.
Hang on a minute. Is that not...
So, why are you telling me to do this then?
It's a free country,
Your
Mike. They
associate told you
live down
to
the road,
a while
don't you?
ago.
No, they didn't.
See, you're getting a bit riled
What's
up.
it got to do with you?
See, you're getting a bit
You're a
riled
bit
up.
nosy, aren't you? You think because you wear a fancy dress outfit, you can do what you like and get away with what you like. Just because you've got away with it in the past doesn't mean you're going to get away with it in the future.
Okay, then.
You're nothing but a bunch of criminals and your time's up. People have had enough.
Well, bunch of criminals. Who was in court recently? Not me.
Oh yeah, and who got found not guilty? Not you. Not you. So you must be guilty.
I've never been in court.
Liar. You've never been in court?
This is a criminal.
Oh right, so now you're changing your mind. See, caught you out lying. It's easy to do, isn't it?
Got told off at school though for being a bully.
Yeah. Oh look, little Dick.
Small dick, that's all, yeah.
Do you enjoy harassing members of the public, do you?
We don't harass members of the public.
What do you call this then?
Well, we call this making inquiries.
Yeah, well, make them somewhere
As
else.
to why you
Make
don't
them
live round
somewhere
here.
else.
Caused trouble here in the past. I suddenly popped up here.
I have caused no trouble here in the past. I was found not guilty.
You're still here and you still got arrested.
So what? What's it got to do with
What's
you?
it got to do with you?
A lot to do with me.
What?
Because you're in
Have
our
you got
area.
no better to
Oh,
do?
your area. It's my area, actually. I've lived here a lot longer than you, so this is my area. You're just a newcomer.
So are you from Nottingham then?
Doesn't matter where I'm from.
Ah, no, he's not.
So you weren't born and bred in Nottingham then?
There's absolutely
What
no
difference does it
matter
make?
where I live.
Because then that means we're from this area.
Good for you.
And you're not.
Actually, I am from this
What,
area. I was
crap?
born in...
Just ignore him.
What difference does
No,
it make where
ignore
you're
him.
born?
They're not even fucking worth
There's no difference.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Right, don't keep staying through the window because that's harassment.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Stalking.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's stalking. It's stalking. You're stalking us.
Really. Don't even think. To me, I think that was just that. Isn't that the one? Hey, Mark, isn't she the one that comes
Yes.
to my house?
Yes.
In a minute, yeah.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the one that came to his house, Mark. Paula's.
Yeah, I thought it was there.
I'm going to knock on his door now.
Yes. No.
I wouldn't have had anything to do with him myself.
He's in the house.
Who's that?
Yes. Well, there's a video out that he's put out that he's it. I'm at the house, and the two cops are just looking around to see if they can see anyone's got in.
Whisper.
Yes.
Don't let them hear anything that's going on.
I'm filming it at the moment, Jay, so we'll have to speak in a bit. Filming it. Okay, see ya.
Hi, Sue. Have you seen that video that Tom's put out? Yeah. So you know what's happening then? Right, I'll keep you updated. We're outside the house. We've just been harassed by two coppers. Yeah. There's two coppers there. One of them was at Paula's the other week when she had her meters removed. Yeah, harassing Mark because he was caused trouble here last year and he got arrested here last year. So apparently we're not allowed to be in this area. So, I mean, excuse me, we was born and bred in Nottingham. Where are you from? Does that matter? Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm just about.
So. Stay in the car, Mark.
Don't want to get the fucking conversation, you mom.
Alright. Nice day just for standing around recording, isn't it? Absolutely nothing better. There you go.
asked it again.
Full up there.
I left my set at home.
Where do you want the washing line put?
That one there will do, Tom. Now the garage is gone, I might, yeah. Tom, be careful.
It is a good view.
I told you that when I was up there.
Oh, I thought they weren't filming. They lied to you. They're filming from that van. Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah. It is cold.
Tom, wave to them down there, the BBC in the blue van.
Oh dear.
What are your demands?
Nothing, I've got my house. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, we do.
I just don't mind an apology would be very nice. A banner. Not a banner, I can put it. Yeah. Are they not in?
Yeah.
Are they? Okay. Right.
Yeah, I'm standing watching.
I hear there's a lot more coming.
Thumbs up.
Thinking heck, it is cold.
Yeah.
Have you got some warm
Hold
clothes
on.
in you?
There you go. So, yeah, really, what we need is the police to produce the warrant that the claimant's seen,
They couldn't produce it at court.
that the Crown Court
Yeah.
can see.
Anyway, I'll
So
update you a bit.
that's what we'd like to see. And then I'd like to see
I'll speak to
the
you.
contract that we signed, the original one,
Bye.
consideration, telling us that they gave us money to charge us interest. I'd like to see their books, their off and on bookkeeping, prove that there is no debt. I'd like to see, as I said, a warrant.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They're off.
They're going. They've had enough of you. We told them we weren't
You've got
talking, so
company
they're
up
gone.
here.
Yeah, I imagine it's a bit lonely by yourself.
It is. We got another one. It's a bit windy. It's not a very good way to park your car, you know.
Yeah.
You're blocking
What's your name, sir?
and you're out of uniform as well.
What's
And so's that one there. Now, do both of you have your public and private insurance? Because if you don't, you're committing a crime. Oh dear. Yeah. Where's the negotiator?
Both facilitating a crime. I need to get the numbers.
You're going to act as constables or criminals today. Which one's it going to be? I've got a good idea which one it's going to be.
Thank you. Trespassing again.
That is.
Trespassing
Criminal damage
again.
on the roof.
Eh? Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What, our roof?
I think it was that last lot that was after you.
It's been here once already.
Still look after me. She'll keep me out of trouble. Won't you soon?
Sorry?
She said, so I don't get into any trouble. I said, still look after
Yeah, I'm just supporting the ones that got off.
Oh, bless you.
CID. I think that's all So, what brings you here then? There is actually a
Yeah, they do. I thought they did. They say that. Yeah. That was a look them back. Because they definitely were all smashed.
Were they along the
I
top
met
as
that
well?
guy before last time when my mum was just about to be buried. That policeman there.
The male?
Yeah. And I told him that this is a criminal, this is a crime that's happened here, and he wouldn't listen to me.
Oh, he wouldn't listen then, he's not
And my
going to
mum
listen
was
now.
just about to be buried.
Oh, is that enough one? Oh.
That's one of them.
Yeah, that's the one that
It's all very
committed criminal acts.
facilitating a crime. No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
yeah, he is.
I've got his number.
You should give him a bell then.
Yeah. They think it's all right to help a criminal cartel to steal people's houses when they've paid for them and they've got the proof that they've paid for them, and they're supporting the corrupt judges, the corrupt Nottingham County Court.
See down there.
We paid for our house. This is our house, and we won't let people steal it off of us. How would you feel if you had your house stolen off you and you've got the proof to show that you paid for it? Now the police are facilitating the banks for a nice little profit. Where's the money going? Into their copper accounts.
Here's a criminal that facilitated the last crime.
It's a family home.
Alright.
Yes, criminal.
Yeah, not this year, sir.
You're a criminal, sir.
Yeah.
You're not even a sir.
Okay, wonderful.
She wants to have her house stolen.
Oh, they're the ones that had to go at Mark.
Oh, really?
Why are you filming?
Yeah.
Now you know why.
Oh, he's got a crowbar in case we get carried away, look.
Steal property. You think
In case we want to defend ourselves.
shake the fucking head of me. We paid for our house. We've got all the receipts to prove it. And we're not standing by while this criminal lot take it off of us. Sorry if it puts you out a bit. No way.
He's going to write you a ticket, Tom.
My family's been here generations, fought in the bloody war for this. What about stuff taken off of us?
Yeah, you want to
With no
join
proof
some
of claim? No.
attention.
Get a trespassing ticket now. Read to the piece.
Members of the British public stand by and watch people do this? No, fortunately they don't. And it's coming.
You shouldn't order.
Couldn't even mourn my mother properly.
You're going to use it for
There's a lot of you sick, bloody lowlife. Absolutely lowlife. That corporation. Private corporation.
I just got the information thing that police are here.
Yeah, good.
This is the one that tried bullying me earlier.
Yeah, another criminal.
Yeah, he's the one that came up and harassed and bullied me earlier, or attempted.
Your liability insurance on you, sir. You're going to need it. We're not going away. We own this house. And you can't prove that we don't. Come and talk to you. It's okay. This is come talk to him.
He's a moron that come and harassed me earlier.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He'll turf up at your house and take your house and steal your home and see how you like it. And all the belongings in it.
More criminals.
Still belongings in the bloody house. Our coppers used to be smart, they used to be.
Why are you out of uniform?
Sorry?
Why are you not wearing uniform?
I'm wearing
Your hat?
my hat. Not got it with me.
It's probably a private one.
That's probably, yeah, probably not working,
private.
just getting paid backhanders.
Private crew that's turfed up. Not the real coppers.
Well, you were wrong, weren't you? It is private, but not you. One you thinking.
Excuse me. Is there a block across the top? Excuse me, I'm a resident. Is there a block across the top? I'm waiting for my family to come. Oh, we do.
Sorry,
Is there a blockage across the top because I'm waiting for my family to come?
there's a blockage just at the end of the road.
Will she be able to get through?
She probably won't be able to drive it. She got mobility issues.
No, she hasn't. She's not very well.
She'll probably park at the end of the road.
Where is
Nottinghamshire Police just haven't got a clue how to park a car, have they? Look at this. Oh dear, oh dear. Nottinghamshire Police, absolute corruption.
Alright, thanks for your advice. The donuts have run out today.
You fall off there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So they know.
Yeah, the stormtroopers are here now. 2755 3031 33692 and 2975. Thank you.
Come on, sort these criminals out, you police. Oh, Tom, they're breaking down the barrier. Oh, Tom, your barrier's gone. Tom, your barrier's gone. Hey, stop throwing the tiles off the roof. Tom.
Asked him to come down, haven't they?
So if he's all right, it's his roof, he can stop it there as long as he
Well,
wants.
there's a danger, isn't there?
If he wants to put himself in
There's a
danger,
danger.
I'll tell you what,
We're responsible for it.
Hang on a second, you
Hello,
go
sorry.
attack people
I
that
have.
think there,
What
well
have
not
I
you
done?
personally, but the police
I've just
do.
come over to see how everybody's doing.
So how can you turn around and say that your safety is your paramount responsibility?
Last time he put spears through the roof to get the rooftops.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
You're accusing me of a lot of things here.
No, Nottingham's Police did that. I was on the route, so I know.
probably wish you hadn't bothered in the end.
I'm a
didn't you?
person, aren't I?
No, you're not a person, you're a
I'm
man.
not a person.
No, you're a man. A person's a legal fiction.
Okay, I'm a man.
Yes.
I'm an individual. I'm a person. I've come
You're
to
not a
speak to
person.
you to say hello, and all you've done is bombard me with accusations. Why should I stand here?
They're not accusations, they're true and accurate accounts of what's happened to us.
But you're saying me as a person.
No, I'm not saying, I never refer to anyone as a person.
Right, well, I appreciate Excuse my vernacular, but you understand the interpretation of what I'm
I do not understand anything. I overstand what you're saying.
Do you?
Yes.
Explain that to me.
When you ask me, do I understand, you mean do I stand under your authority? I do not. I stand over your authority.
What I'm
You
saying
may
to
not
grasp the
realise
concept of
that,
what
but
I'm
that is
saying
what
to you.
happens.
No, but I'm saying to you, do you grasp the concept of what I'm speaking about? That's not what I'm saying to you at all, is it? So do you grasp the concept of what I'm saying when
I comprehend what you're saying.
Are you just trying to be facetious?
No, I'm not using the words that you would like me to use.
It makes no difference to me what words you use.
Well, it does to me. I've got to keep practicing to make sure I get them right, you see.
Okay. But when a person comes, appreciate I'm in uniform, but I come to have a conversation.
Well, you're not, because you haven't got your hat on.
So this doesn't count?
No.
It only counts by wearing the hat?
Yes.
See, I'm learning things today.
See, if you're not in full uniform, you're not actually acting under your authority. It's not without your hat.
can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Well, if you
We need to look at the words, because peace is
You get it all.
no, it's I couldn't see if it was recording or not.
what it is portrays to be. So what you should think.
What? Two criminals?
Just think about it though. We've been asking for 2 years to see this warrant, and nobody has been able to produce it. The warrant,
Assume that I'm completely ignorant of
the
everything.
warrant they used to steal this property.
Steal.
Yes.
Again, can I assume I'm completely ignorant of everything that's
Right.
happened? Can you run through me?
150 plus police, 50 plus bailiffs, 20 plus armed response vehicles, armed response cops, dog cops, helicopter cops were used to steal this property from this woman, that man and their daughter. They said, you can have the keys, show us the warrant. Couldn't produce the warrant and haven't been able to produce the warrant in 2 years, including a Crown Court case which I was involved in, which I was found not guilty because they couldn't produce the warrant.
Have you ever watched the video on YouTube of the taking of this property? Well, I suggest you go home and look for it on YouTube and watch. No, go home when you finish it. Are you acting stupid or are you just... Okay. Go home when you finish.
That's just rude, isn't it?
Yeah, go home
Why are
when
you
you
being rude
finish.
to me? I've come over and done nothing but
Go
polite.
home when you finish work
Okay, I
and
will do.
look on
Okay.
YouTube and watch what your colleagues did.
Bunch of criminals. They weren't constables on the day. They were criminals.
So, and stole this house.
Yeah, they assaulted you, didn't they?
Assaulted me.
129
So
of
can
them.
I just...
129.
You know, in order for me to get home to watch this video...
We've got to go home and
Well, no,
stop being
I
naughty
need-
citizens.
You're finishing my sentences now, aren't you?
All right then.
What's the sort of aim for today? What's the plan for today?
Fish you off,
See the warrant.
I
Not
See the
working.
warrant.
Like,
We'd like to see the warrant.
Yeah, we'd like to see the warrant.
That they used to
Show us
rob
the warrant.
this place.
Show us the warrant.
It's always been about.
Show us the warrant.
right, okay.
That's all we've ever asked.
Crown Court now. Now they couldn't produce it, even with the police investigation. Crown Court in Leicester.
The CPS, Crown Prosecution Service, couldn't produce it. They were ordered by the judge to bring it to court the next day. Next day they turned up and offered no evidence because the warrant doesn't exist.
Again, so, yeah, I appreciate it because you obviously know more about this.
I know a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
You do.
Once again, you're being rude for no apparent reason, aren't you?
Well, you can
No, but it is,
you can
isn't
call
it?
that,
It's rude.
right?
I'm not taking sides.
I'm not asking you to, but I'm having a conversation with gentlemen and you were being rude to me.
And a jury.
Your
Aren't
common
you?
purpose is showing, dear.
Pardon?
Your common purpose is showing.
Okay. Sorry. So you know more about the situation from, obviously...
I know quite a bit about it, yeah.
this situation.
How
So-
evil is that?
Just to explain to me again, I know you said about this warrant and the court process and everything, but what's the situation here and what's happening now and
We're
how's it
still
going to be
waiting.
resolved?
We're still waiting to see the warrant. That's all we
I can
want.
understand that. I want because
Show
you've told me a few times. Okay.
Show us the warrant and it'll be
But our
solved.
issue is this gentleman's on the roof. You
Yeah,
understand why there's
it's his
concerns
roof.
around that?
It's his roof.
Right. But it's a dangerous situation.
You're
up there.
dangerous.
But
Oh, come on, are you just trying
he's allowed.
trying to be...
He's allowed to be on his roof.
Why am I dangerous?
Well, I'll shut up, shall I? You can
Why am I dangerous?
Well, we haven't got
Because-
pepper spray or
I-
handcuffs or bars or.
But genuinely, could I say to you...
No.
What? Right, so you're finding
No,
my
I'll listen.
presence...
No, I'll just listen.
You're finding my
I'm going
presence
to
here to
listen.
be...
I'm going to listen. Mark's going to talk.
Aggressive,
You
offensive,
talk,
because
Mark.
you're saying I'm dangerous. How so? Because please, I don't want to put you at any kind of unease. If there's anything that I can say or do that would make you feel more at peace here, then please let me know.
Well, when I was on the roof, if you hadn't tried to knock me off the roof,
Me again, you're saying me
the
again.
police,
Ah,
the
you
police,
see,
and your friends.
my friends.
Yes, they're all wear the same gang uniform as you.
We're not going away.
They tried to push me off the roof.
Got your numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Hey up, you're right. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello. How are you all doing?
All right. He'd like to, he's new. He doesn't know what's going on. He'd like you to explain it.
11 years I've been a police officer. But you know what? I like to talk to people. So by all means, get me your point of view across. Tell me.
I told you it's quite
But
simple.
Warren, but again,
That's it. That's all we want to see.
Look, this is from me outside looking in at this situation at this moment, right? This is me saying to you, you've told me that it's been 2 years and several court cases and this hasn't been produced.
Yeah.
So do you think that that's going to be produced today?
Well, either way, it's going to something's going to happen today. That's for sure.
But what do you mean? But this is what I'm trying to...
Well, something's going to happen. You lot are going to have to do something.
Like...
I don't know.
Where they've gone to anyway.
Oh, yeah, I don't. Now you're stretching into fairy tale land.
Can you tell me about the first time people were on the roof?
I've been asking.
Found no case to answer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do know that when we were on the roof, we got found not guilty. Just so you know. Because they couldn't produce the warrant in Crown Court.
Even though there was a high court writ the first time, we handed the case in to you lot. Still arrested him. How's that work? Aren't you supposed to work on evidence?
Again, I can't I've explained to this gentleman here that, you know, for the what's happened previously, I mean, he's trying to catch me up to speed with everything. I'll just come over for a chat to make sure everyone's alright. Well, apparently I'm stupid. And
We've been treated poorly in the past, shall we say? No, I must admit.
Imagine if every person you come across was a criminal.
That's all right, but that's all right.
You'd start looking at everybody as a criminal, wouldn't you? If everybody come across to you, say, oh yeah,
I don't like to generalise. I don't like
blah blah.
And you can imagine how we
You can see where I'm coming from, can't you? That when you're in that position where everybody's acting like.
Could I ask a completely separate question, aside from all this? And genuinely aside from all this?
Well, apparently we live in a free country, so I'm guessing you can.
Do you think the police do any good in this world?
Sorry?
You've called us criminal gangs working for blah blah. Do you think we do any good in this
Yes, you do, because
Sometimes.
you actually work for company number UC 3774961 on Dun and Brad Street. That is who you work for.
So you're working for a private corporation.
Okay.
Your oath was to protect us, wasn't it?
They're all different private corporations.
Did you take an oath or did you take an attestation?
We're going through these questions, aren't we?
I'm just curious because I know it changed
How
recently.
is that any relevance to why we're here today?
Because I just-
we could have a backwards conversation all about the same questions that we all.
I'm just curious. I'm guessing because if you've been in 11 years, then you probably took an oath, whereas nowadays I think they just do an
I've been
attestation.
down to a new swearing-in ceremony for a long time.
Surely you can remember your oath.
So I know 11 years is a long time.
Do you remember your oath?
We swear about 20 coppers in at once, and they all
Whereabouts?
understand.
It was a court now, did
It's on
it?
YouTube. Remember, we've seen it on Facebook, can't you? Where they're all there. When we were chatting
Yeah.
over your oath, and people were like, oh no, we don't take
Can I ask
an oath.
another
Like,
obvious question?
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there anything that I could do to sort of resolve this issue?
Yes.
What would that be?
Bring me the warrant that they used to evict these people from the house. That's all we've ever asked for. That's a simple answer to it. Bring that warrant. If it's legitimate, he will get down and we'll go away and you can take him to the police station or wherever. If you want to.
But is there anything that I could...
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm going to ask it very politely, excuse me. If he comes down off that roof, what are you going to do?
I'm
No,
talking
you
to you at
do.
the minute.
No, okay.
Because I'm speaking to you at the minute.
So-
there's a supervisor up there,
Who's
and
in
I'm
charge
here.
here?
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
So ask him, if he comes down
Yeah.
off that roof, what is that sergeant going to tell you to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, ask him.
Bit presumptuous. I'm talking to you. I'm sure he's quite busy.
See?
What they're doing is keeping us busy because they're all going around the back, you see. So while we're focusing on here,
I'll get your back later.
I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing.
What's that, darling?
I have not been told to come and speak
Haven't
to you.
you?
I genuinely didn't want to stand on the back garden all by myself, not doing anything. I thought I'd come and have a chat with you and see how you were.
around there.
Yeah, there's 8 of them around there.
And there wasn't when I was there.
There is 8 of them around there
So
now.
I just thought I'd come and have a chat with you. What's wrong with that?
Well, you obviously not enjoying the experience very much because you keep accusing us of being rude. What else has you accused you of?
Are you not local?
I
Oh, you are. And you don't know nothing about this?
This happened a while ago. I work at the Riverside. They sort of cover Beeston, Bridgeford, Stapleford, Meadows, Clifford.
It's been on the radio, it's been on the news.
Well, I know about the general situation,
Oh, right,
but you know
you do.
specifics that this gentleman was telling me.
Are you a driver,
I wasn't
are
privy
you?
to that.
Okay, yeah.
The
My
driver.
mistake, yeah.
Do you drive the police car?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, do you? All right.
Oh, I feel a question coming on.
Oh,
I feel a
right.
joke keep coming on.
Do you? I was trying.
Oh,
No. TC Hobbs. Do you know TC David Hobbs? No. Don't you? Oh, is it your police station as well? Don't you know each other? Aren't you
A
friends?
bit sunnier, Tom.
There's a lot of police stations that work. There's a lot of police officers that work there.
So are you insured to drive these cars?
I believe so.
Have you seen the insurance document?
We don't get issued insurance documents. No,
So you might be driving uninsured.
we're definitely insured.
No, you just work on the premise that no cop's going to stop you and question you about your insurance.
I'm working on the premise that when police officers are involved in RTCs, that the insurance is covered because there is an enforceable document in place.
Why don't you
I think that's a reasonable premise.
Why don't you run a PNC check on one of these cop cars?
Go ahead. Yeah, there you.
1 second.
Did you check the tyre pressure this morning before you come out?
Yep.
Because you have to carry a tyre pressure gauge, don't you?
He's on the
Well, that's law now, is
Getting
it?
away from the kids down the road.
You alright? Alright, no worries.
What's the choice, mate?
Oh, I like the black hat.
I thought it was a
Get summary of that.
But surely you're supposed to work on evidence, and the fact that everyone here said we want to see the warrant, that's the one thing we want to see and have asked for 2 years. Surely you should go and get that, and then that's it. You go, here you go, look, you were wrong all along.
Can I just... You understand that if, right, so that I go and do that, maybe other people or somebody else is doing that already? Realise that I'm not
Oh,
involved in
come
this
on!
process?
I didn't realise you had a sense of humour as well.
I love stage laughs, but as much as the next person. But seriously, my involvement in this is to make sure everybody's alright. That's what I'm here for. I'm not asked to go and get a warrant you've been trying to obtain for 2 years.
You know why he's quite nice, don't you?
That's very kind of you.
Good cop, bad cop.
No. The reason why he's quite nice is because he's in touch with his central nervous system. He's got a beard.
I'd rather not. I really would rather not.
He's nice. He's got a beard.
I really would rather not. That's it.
That's it. Central nervous system.
It's in case we all do a mad rush off the thing.
Yeah, we'll never get past that tape, will we? I'm just debating how we could possibly get past it now. I just can't figure out how we will get past that tape.
Limbo.
Can't imagine it.
Jump over it or go under it.
Hey, you're giving us ideas. You want to stop them.
as well. You need bigger ones.
Thought she thought I was up there again.
I had to explain how this works. Don't stop rushing.
I think we should be arresting the coppers, to be honest.
Yeah.
Obstructing the highways, littering, being ugly.
Within 3 weeks, we sold it on for 55 grand.
I've never used it.
I reckon we can get underneath that tape, you know.
I don't think so, mate. Not unless you're small.
Yeah.
You've got to be less than 6 foot, mate. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the consensus is we've got to go over the tape.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, as long as we know that. That's the main
By the
thing.
wall and over the tape. That's the way.
Yeah.
You're so nice.
You can do with the microphone, Tom.
So nice.
Can I?
So what's the crack then? This is the line that we're not allowed.
You're not supposed to go over it.
Really? Tasers? Tasers for a civil matter?
Yes.
Oh, special arm police, I see.
Remember your health and safety training. We are watching you.
I've got to get my photograph. How are you feeling, Tom?
What's the time at the moment?
Battery's dead.
What's the time?
I really can't hear you.
3:30. Okay. Just so I know.
Oh yeah, true. I know. Here we are again. What's this tape for?
Yeah, inflatable one. It's jetpack. Yeah, I'm alright, Tom. I'll get that bit out when I can. Thank you very much. Go on, then, you're good at this. You walk with me all the time.
You alright then?
Walk with me.
You are? Come on here. Yeah, I've got loads to do, but I just like nipped out for a little while. Are you warming up?
I know, I thought that when I put mine on.
You want to get that log burner on?
Yeah. We have to put it back in style.
You've been told.
Got after Chris.
You actually got arrested, Craig. Because they were egg sandwiches.
What, were they poisonous? Salmonella or something? Or what?
Well, since when was giving someone an egg sandwich illegal? Oh, apart from unless you're homeless, of course.
I know. All of them. So only on this side.
Trying to get some behind it.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. We've got camera issues because like the sun is behind Tom. Sadly, we can't move the house or Tom. Not too bad. Sadly, we can't move the house or Tom behind us at the moment, so we're just going to have to live with the shadow. But once the sun moves across the sky, we should be able to. That's on Crawford. Yes, it is. Martin, good to see you this afternoon. How are you?
We think there's about 8 still round the back, and and some down the road and up the road.
Thank you, Martin. I never got time to be. I haven't got a clue how to take these things and get them shared across. It does look like it's going to be a rather.
They don't know what they're going to do with you if you come down. They say. They say they don't know what they're going to do to you when you come down.
I want to try and get a quote or a comment from one of the
Apparently these don't know. It's up to the sergeant, and we asked him, and he doesn't know.
what they've been called to.
And then I've been to
The Queen's Parliament.
Huh?
I know, you're right. I'm depressed, they take
It's more about.
You know what I mean? I'm depressed, why? Because I'm fat.
For 5.5 years and I stopped paying for private
Yeah, that's all I'm getting now. I'm at home.
It looks like they support us, look.
All right then. Well, I'll let you know when we're back.
Hey, yeah, you can do the big one now, aren't you? Hey, stern face.
Okay.
Right. Can you tell me why the criminal cartel are back at Tom Crawford's house?
Do you know that anger is considered to be temporary insanity?
Well,
in any court of law in this...
You always get aggressive with people.
Right, if I were you guys, I'd be sharing this.
You always get aggressive. You always get aggressive.
Can I push me, sir?
Excuse me, you didn't...
I haven't touched you.
I'm a witness here.
Right,
I'm observing. Okay.
Do you always do that? I'm angry, man. Be frightened of me.
I suggest breathing.
You always do that. Because I don't fear.
You're going to get yourself a heart attack, sir. You're going to get yourself a heart attack. Just 3 minutes and down from me. You can get yourself a heart attack.
Oh, well, you know, I've had the conditioner. I'd like to be old trap. I don't fear you. Do you get that? Read my lips.
Excuse me. No, I don't. You can give me an order if you want, and I'll charge you for it.
You don't like it when people don't
I'll give you an order. I can charge you for it if you like. If you like, but there's no need for anger. I come in here because I've seen the anger displayed by Murray 3399. Yeah? Breathe, brother, yeah? Breathe, send to yourself, then you won't get as angry, but you live longer. Yeah, totally.
You're going to get soaked up there. Get yourself indoors. Put the kettle on. Make yourself a cup of tea. Put your feet up.
Anybody else want to be leaving on
Me, I will.
So there's ITV trying to speak to Tom, and they're the police making sure that they don't get too close because then they'll arrest them if they do. Wow, look at that chemtrail.
It's all about the people. You have to work together.
That's a chemtrail and half, isn't it?
I feel a lot of empathy, because even if you had been and it was, I still don't think one person fought so hard and not got at least some recognition.
Sorry, keep talking for me, Tom.
Sorry? Still everyone.
Sounds very nice of you.
Look at that email. I know. You're so lovely.
Yeah, that's Martin. That's Ian. Is it Ian Brewster? No.
I don't know, did Tom come in his own or was he here?
Remember to report that criminal offence, I've informed you, and it's on camera.
So you're going to break in, but breaking into that house would be relatively easy, wouldn't it?
Hey, security guards!
Phil Brewster, the ITV guy, what did he say to you?
He just asked questions.
Yeah.
Very nice chap.
Excellent stuff. Are you planning on staying up there?
No, I'm going inside for a little while.
Yeah, no, I mean staying up there.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Coronation Street's
If you're staying up there, don't stay out on the roof at the night time, man. You'll clean your bollocks off.
What we want some photographs of the damage to get out and show people, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got the photos of the damage from all the DVDs anyway.
Just to step back. Yeah, will you do so then, please?
Why?
Well, the reason being, because this is private property, isn't
No,
it?
it's Tom's property.
But it's private property.
It's Tom's.
Whose private
That's
property?
clearly under dispute.
No, it's not. I proved it in Crown Court.
Well, if it's clearly under dispute, you can't ask this to me for saying it's somebody else's.
What I'm saying is, at the moment, we're obviously dealing with an incident here, aren't we? Okay. We've set up a cordon to keep people out, so there's no further issues.
This is your cordon.
A little bit.
I don't think on.
Beside a moment ago.
Property.
Just
Then you're trespassing, yeah?
You're trespassing, I'm not.
As part of the police, okay, I'm here to prevent breach of peace.
You don't prevent it though, you cause it. It's impossible. You've tried to kill us. You've tried to kill both of us.
I'm not trying to kill anyone.
The police had tried to kill us when we were on the roof.
Now, I don't know what's happened.
No, but the rest of the police did.
All I'm asking is that you just step the other side of the line.
Why we're not allowed on it?
Well, it's somebody's private property, isn't it? Okay.
But that's, as you said, is in dispute, and if it's in dispute, that means you don't know whose it is, so you can't say that this is anybody's property in particular.
Okay, well,
And whose piece will be breaching? April 2015, section 26, are you aware of that? You should be, because
you are
if you do anything to me, I'll do private property.
I'm not touching your mate, right? All I'm doing at the moment is just asking you just to step the other side of the line. Okay.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not blocking anything.
Alright, but the reason being, okay, I just want to ensure, I've got no issue with being stood at the end here, okay, but we set up a line just because we don't want people coming onto the private property, okay?
That's what I'm trying to say, you know, and I know that.
It is private property.
Whose is it?
Tom's, you're trespassing.
Right, well, from what I understand, it's not Tom's, okay, this is what the information...
No, I didn't ask who it wasn't, I asked whose it was.
I don't know.
Therefore, you don't know that it's not Tom's.
Well, what I do know is that it's not your property, okay, and so you don't necessarily have permission to be on the property.
Neither do you.
And therefore, I'm asking you just
So you're actually trespassing.
public land, which is just your...
But you're trespassing at the moment.
Okay, but I'm here to
You think because you wear a fancy dress outfit, it makes you above the law. It doesn't.
No, of course it doesn't. But I'm here to prevent a breach of peace.
We're not breaching. I give you my word. I would never breach the peace.
Hello again, how are you?
All right.
I'm very well, thank you. Are you?
Remember you well. Negotiator from last
Stop him! He's the negotiator. He was on the roof when we were on the roof.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you know him well.
We do. Very well.
Yeah, not very good at negotiating.
This is your property. Am I invited onto your land?
Domestic violence that you caused before knocking that roof down with a metal wall.
He's a negotiator. He's an actor. He's an actor.
Crisis actors! All he's going to do, Tom, is distract you when they try and break in. That's all that's going to happen, like he did when we was on the roof.
Right, I'm just asking you to
touch
step
me.
back.
Do not touch me.
I'm not moving any further. I'm just putting my arm back so they don't go any further.
And I said I wasn't going
Accidental,
further.
okay?
Are you a part of the criminal cartel?
Can
I think I was nothing but reasonable last time, if we're fair.
Well, you were, but you didn't negotiate.
I don't know what this is about metal poles or anything like that.
It's the ones that they tried to knock us off the roof with when you were there.
But was that the correct way to go about it?
Yeah, but you still allowed them to try and murder us twice.
That's a criminal. Okay, we're not going to discuss it. Let me just ask you just to step.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to harm, and they put spears through the roof. You promised me faithfully last time, sir.
Safely like I said I would.
You're not a negotiator. Who are you?
Who are you?
I didn't arrest
Told
him.
lies.
Colleagues
But I still come about it.
And what are you?
Lies.
I'm a police
Told me
officer.
lies.
And he also said he assaulted
people, which you know. I'm a DS, is my rank.
And what do you
Told
do?
lies.
Don't be sergeant. No, what? I'm asking you a question. As a member of the public, right? No, you serve us, right? So if you serve us, please answer the question.
His sergeant's just said that they don't serve the public. He's just said it to me.
So, I'm just asking you just to remain where you are.
I'll do an eye.
One as well. I don't care. He told lies. They all tell lies.
Hello. Fancy meeting you again, eh?
I don't hear as possible because it's going to cost them, isn't it? It's going to cost them a fortune.
Well, see, the thing is, they don't care about the money. It cost them over £1 million to steal it last time for allegedly 40,000. You know, money's no object to criminals.
And this is why we're suing you. This is why you're not going to have a pension.
You're not getting a pension anyway. If you think you've got any chance for pension, you've got Bobo.
That liaison or negotiator that turned up and promised me that no harm would come to anyone on the roof. Cumberbatch.
Well, they've just
lied
they've just
because they tried to kill the people on the roof.
There's nothing to
And he's
negotiate
just
anyway.
here. You can't trust him, Tom. But you can't trust him.
You said that 3
Do you think silence is justice?
You have the right to remain silent, so you do know that, don't you? Anything you say, though, they'll be taken in evidence.
Your colleague replied no comment, like a criminal being interviewed.
So he's not.
He's invoking his right to remain silent.
Do you like it when we play your own game by your rules?
Anybody you arrest will just
Asking you questions.
prove it again.
It's not that difficult. All we want to do is see the warrant they've been asking for 2.5 years that's been used to steal this property. Now that's not an unreasonable question, is it?
He doesn't know anything about this and anything about Nottingham Police. He's told me that they don't know anything about the crimes committed, anything about being sued.
Well, this lady here.
I mean, he's a prick. It might be something else then.
Are you going to comment now? Or are you going to carry on with a no comment interview?
We know it better than them. It's hilarious.
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
So you admit that you're a criminal then?
I think she means I refuse to answer on the grounds I might incriminate myself.
Do you have a conscience? Can you sleep at night?
Hey, wait until D4S take over.
Very well.
We'd like to ask you, right?
I probably won't answer it.
But it's a legitimate question, right? As a serving officer now, we're aware that Superintendent Harry Chamberlain is one of the heads of safeguarding in this city. Has she been involved today, right, and done a safeguarding review?
Can I ask that you direct that question to the press office?
No, we're actually directing at you as a serving officer that's actually on site.
Well, I'm asking you to direct it to the press office.
Well, no, the press office don't deal with operational matters. So, is there any way that you could make a check to make sure proper safeguarding procedures have been put in place?
I think you should direct that question to the press office. He doesn't know anything.
God, that makes you look like an idiot just talking for the sake of it. But I refer you to my previous. You sound like a politician. And we know their line.
Well,
Bees.
No, he sounds a little bit like Paddy Tipping.
Ah, yeah, another liar. Well, then again, that's not going to be for much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi there, Fran.
Good to see you again, Mickey.
Can you tell us why you're here today at Tom Crawford's house?
Well, I was actually watching online. I saw it on Twitter, and this was happening. There was a live feed on, so I thought I'd check it out again. I like to keep up to date with Tom Crawford is. There's a lot of good work across the country, and lo and behold, online on the Twitter feed, there's a guy standing on the roof, and I recognise it because I've been here quite a few times, haven't I? Well, with you, Mickey, to be fair, supporting Tom Crawford. So come to find out what's the latest, and I see there's still no warrant.
No, well, that has been quite evident, and the police on the ground here don't take a lot of notice. Now, the reason why I phoned you and asked you to come up is right, there's an election about to take place here in Nottingham. We have a current crime commissioner, Paddy Tipping, and my understanding is that you and a guy called Tony Harper are going to stand against him in that election. Now, obviously, you've seen criminal things that have gone on over the time, things that the police shouldn't be doing, and could you tell us briefly why you've chose to stand as crime commissioner?
Well, there's quite a few reasons why, but basically there's a breach of trust between Nottinghamshire Police and the people of Nottinghamshire, and I want to rebuild that bridge. For issues just like this, I want there to be an avenue to where people can actually go to a police crime commissioner who actually will represent the people, not the police, which is what I feel is currently happening. So if there is a problem such as this, we can actually act on Tom Crawford's behalf to find out what happened to due process, where is this warrant, and actually find out from within what are the problems and rectify them. But at the moment we don't have that. There's no accountability and no one's holding the police to account.
Well, we've had that with the child abuse situation, and for the record, I put out there quite often that Paddy Tipping is not a man to be trusted. We already know about him being one of the first to get exposed in the MP's expenses scandal, but what a lot of people don't know, and I'll make it public today, back in June 2014 he denied ever knowing the former director of Nottingham City Council Social Services, I'm not going to name, but you was present in a meeting when he had a sudden surge of memory.
I was, yes.
So does that tell you that Mr. Tipping is an honest man?
Well, it was honest in that meeting, wasn't it? let's say. I can't really comment personally about Paddy Tipping because as a candidate, it's something I really shouldn't do. But like I said, I do believe he's going to be a witness in that case because he admitted in that meeting that guy was there. And yeah, he might have a bit of a checkered past, but he's to me, it's not about Paddy Tipping the person. It's just that we've got a former politician who's actually now PCC. We actually want an ordinary member of the public to hold the police to account. That's what we want, and that's what I want to do. Yes, I'll be standing for UKIP to do so, because that gives me the opportunity to do so. And Tony Harper, obviously, will be Conservative. But we're both, we're getting quite well, to be fair, and it's about challenging Paddy Tipping and see if we can actually have a real person there to stand up for the real people of Nottinghamshire.
Well, thanks for coming down.
You're welcome. I'll always be here for you, mate. Cheers. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
So, what we want to do is do the same as you did to the rooftop 6. You know what you did to the rooftop 6? You put poles through the ceiling, right? Attempted murder, your colleagues.
Well, I'm not entering into a conversation about that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, so you're going to do, no comment, because you're a criminal.
You can't make
I said you're a criminal.
Don't shout in my face.
I said you're a criminal.
Who are you shouting in my face?
Well,
he's not shouting. He's too short shouting.
You do it to people when you try to intimidate them. Yeah. Well,
me personally.
Well, we're using the stereotypical policeman. So, are you going to go with metal poles through the roof, attempting to murder somebody again, like you did last time?
Shut them up next time.
Oh, they were quite sharp, I can vouch for that.
Well, you got no comments, have you? Because you're a criminal.
Well, can I just ask you something?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want because I tell the truth.
Well, let me comment on what you've just said there. I've got a job to do and I'm not entering a conversation about something you're talking there that I don't really know what you're talking about.
You know what happened last time.
Isn't it your job to investigate crimes?
Beg your pardon?
Isn't it your job to investigate crimes?
It depends who's asking.
Well, I'm asking because they tried to kill me.
We pay your wages.
What do you want me to say? Look, at the end of the day, I know you're frustrated, right? I get all that. I'm here to do a job to speak to Tom on the roof. That's all I'm talking about.
Are you going to ensure his safety?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. But I can't do that while I'm talking to you.
If you just made a statement, officer, right, that you're here to ensure his safety, right? Have you spoken to the Superintendent Helen Chamberlain, who's one of the heads of safeguarding, right, to ensure that man's safety, because the safety of other people was not taken into consideration the last time around.
Superintendent Chamberlain is public protection.
Well, Tom's a member of the public.
Yeah, my colleagues are on there right now talking to him, so I'm quite happy he's quite safe.
He spoke to me as well.
That's our number one objective. That's
you know what? We'd be happier if you lot left, because it'd be a lot safer, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But you know that we're not going to do that.
Why aren't you going to do that?
That's what the police are here
The police are here to protect the public, aren't they? That's right, to protect and serve. That's what you get paid. Do I feel safe with the police? And you have a laugh.
Are you a comedian?
Jesus!
Because they're not.
Let's face it, you lot know that MPs are paedophiles and you don't do anything. Hey, is it more important to negotiate up there than go down to Parliament with these MPs? Oh, sorry, I'm crossing the line. The thin blue line.
Yeah, they crossed it long ago.
Do they have that security badge? Do you get that security badge? No. You know what they do when they sit on the doors?
Oh, the SIA, yeah.
I've got mine. You got yours? Why don't they have to have them?
Because they're coppers.
Who's going to question to see if it's legit or not?
Oh yeah, this is a problem.
Well, I suppose Nazis / coppers, yeah, same thing.
And control and dominate the public whenever the public do not like what the banks and the corporations do. That's why you find that the people agitate large.
The donut's crossing the line. It's going to get tasered. It's going to get tasered.
Taser, taser, taser!
Oh, look, he's turned his back. I've seen cops do that before. Down Wales.
Actually go out and
Oh, they're getting tempted, look, they're tempted.
He's dribbling, it's going.
He wants that donut.
They've not fed him yet. Wait, double bait it. Double bait it. You might as well, mate. You'll get bored before we do.
No, they won't double bait it, they'll masturbate it.
They'll use it like Cameron used. We've got a donut, where's your
It's like the police realise that we will misbehave. What do they call it? It's like civil disobedience.
They're getting peckish by the looks of it.
It's like if someone tells you to go and sit over there, you go and sit on a different seat.
Sure, that one with all this mud on looks the one they'll go for.
You know, it's fun, but I like the fact that these lads.
If only Smedder got his tape with us. We could have lined it up.
The trap's set, the bait's there waiting. The unsuspecting are stood there waiting.
You can tell he's not a Homer fan, can't you?
I'm voluntarily attending a couple of time-of-day shooting. Is there a necessity to anything?
You put him in a cell and then he got to magistrates and they kick it out, wouldn't they?
He's going to get bail. Yeah, he's going to get bail. Oh no, I think if he gets...
No, they can't because it doesn't exist.
So we've got confirmation then he's going to be charged, is that correct?
No, I don't make any decision as to who's getting charged. Right. You're taking that completely out of context, aren't you?
Well, we're hoping...
That's not like you at all, is it, Mark?
So your mission statement's going to be what? When if he comes down?
My mission statement is to make sure that he's fit and well and safe.
But what you are saying, literally what you're saying is, he's suggesting, Tom's saying, okay, I've burgled this house because I don't own it.
Yeah.
So the onus is on you guys to say whether he does or not.
Well, not on me, because as I explained my position when I first got here.
Let's say CPS.
My understanding is that as and when Tom comes out, he will be arrested.
Yeah. For what though?
I believe criminal damage and burglary.
But he can also be released with no charge. What if if it's all resting on the fact that Tom requests and insists on being charged for his crime? Can he be charged here? Or will you give a guarantee on camera that they will charge him?
Because whether somebody gets charged or not is not a decision of the police.
Right.
Okay, so
That's
decision
the
of the
Clown Prosecution Service.
Yeah, but obviously, if there is enough evidence for a charge, and you present the evidence to the CPS, you can recommend that he's charged, surely.
Yeah, that will be it. Yeah.
So those sort of assurances you could give that you will push.
I can't give you because I don't know the facts.
No. Well, say for instance, chief inspector.
You will need to speak to the investigating officers. I won't be one of them.
Well, that's okay though, because if he doesn't, then there'll be somebody on there tomorrow.
Do me here and that couldn't get me makeup.
No, well, I mean...
Hey, I could have done with this, yeah.
I know. Because with the answer that you've given, the likelihood of Tom coming down is less and less. Yeah, unless he gets a guarantee to be charged with these offences and for that offence to be then heard in a court of law, you're going to have a bit of a job getting him down tonight.
He's not going to have that guarantee, is he?
Well, can it not be given for 100%?
No.
Not even an officer, a senior officer giving.
I could tell you anything I wanted today. I was going to go to the police station and admit anything. If I go to the police station and say something totally different, I'm not getting charged, am I?
Well, you can tell him anything to get him down. and he'll come down and he'll just bin him off because no one wants him to
It's
go to
very
court.
strange. When we were on the roof, you already knew what you were going to charge us with: conspiracy to commit criminal damage and not like. And then you changed it and changed it and changed it.
You keep saying charged with or arrested for. I deal with the arrested for.
The arrested for. All right, let's.
That's totally different to being charged for.
The problem as a negotiator is he needs a guarantee that he's going to be charged with the offences that are.
Excuse me while I answer my phone.
Sure. I couldn't even hear it. Go on, yeah. I'll give him his due. At least we're actually.
You're all famous now. Yes, all of you.
Famous, yeah, everyone's famous.
I'm not there, I tell you what. Stay away.
But I think a lot of people would like to answer. I like to answer the question. Tom has committed crimes enough serious to be charged. Guarantees should be given to him that he will be charged with these offences.
Due process.
Yeah, and they should be given in public because we all know that they tell lies. So they'll tell you anything to get you down, and then the moment you're down, it's down to a lesser offence, or it's down to no offence.
Or in a magistrate's court, that is a court.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, exactly. Nothing gets to a Crown Court. So you know, and now you've heard it. You've heard it from him.
To look at the evidence and go,
he's not the investigating officer. He's the negotiator to get him down, and he will say, "I've got everything arranged. You're going to Pentonville, and you're going to. Yeah, we've got it. You're now." And he come down. They put him in the car, take him down, interview him, bail him, and then no further action, or you know, lesser charges that keep you in a magistrate's court. So, but these are tactics that are used by the police now, which is really discouraging when it comes to justice. If you want justice, and the only way you can get justice is to break the law to get it. Like, they shouldn't be able to say, no, don't prosecute him, it'll cause a load of problems. So, it's very interesting to see that dude's saying he can't give that,
who's breaking the law?
Yeah, well, he said, I can't give that guarantee that he's going to be charged. Well, Tom's not going to come out until he's guaranteed that he's going to be charged with offences that are serious enough to make
Out of his own property that somebody has created criminal damage to.
Yeah.
Somebody smashed up his property. We've really seen the removal van. They removed all his gear out.
Yeah, everything was done. Everything was done sly. Like, you know, the whole thing. Nottingham seems to run on sly. If you could bottle it and put it in cars would run on it. Sly. You know, everything's sly backhanders. Everything's a sly word in someone's ear. Like, but that's I'm talking about the establishment and the authorities and the councils and things like that. The people in Nottingham are the complete opposite. They're the complete opposite. They're all open, transparent, saying, "No, I don't like that."
Different common purpose.
Different, yeah, two different common purposes. Yeah. Well, there you have it. The interview with the.
Yeah, you should have done the hair.
You promised me I could do me. So what a piss, right? Tom's going to come down. He's going to get his ladder, come down to the side, speak to the cops. He's going to do what we call the voluntary attendance. So he's going to be arrested this evening, okay? And then I think from is it Guy, his legal representative?
Yeah.
They're going to go into the Nick tomorrow and deal with it.
Oh, okay.
He's been arrested for the criminal damage and the burglary this evening. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
No problem at all.
Say thank you for that.
I've just said to
Thank you. I bet that's the first time you've been thanked for arresting someone.
I've just said that to him. It's the first time I've had someone on the roof who wants arrested. You know, he's happy with that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, no problem. We just don't need a fuss when it comes down.
Oh no, they're just here to make sure he doesn't get abused.
Well, that's why we said if.
Yeah. And he wants his ladder back. Window King's ladder, that is.
John, what do you want to get back?
A little bit of humour. You know, I'm very serious, but this is the whole story.
I'm saying, I've got both people in my phone, so I won't be tracking, but I'm pretty sure they'll be
And again.
because that's a proper bloke, a proper man. You should put this down in your notebook to see what a proper man does.
Can everyone stop preaching the peace, please?
No, they are doing that. Get a real job, you scumbag.
We've got what we wanted. Burglary, criminal damage.
Okay, you criminal, Tom. Get a real job, scumbag piggies.
Now they
Don't
need to
even
prove
get
it,
your
don't
good
they?
solicitor called Guy Taylor. You rebel. Well done, Tom.
Tom? Tom?
Watch out, John.
Tom, what about your bag of tricks? What's happening with that?
We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it, Tom. Piggies, run off.
Sue, do you want Tom's bag?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. Tom,
What's that?
are you off to the station?
No, I'll be back with you in 2 minutes. If you hang about,
Okay.
well,
You're not going to arrest him.
We've heard that before.
He's been arrested now. He's not going to be detained, you're going to let him go straight away. Well, that's good. I've got another roof.
not bad negotiation, is it?
I agree, that's not bad negotiation.
Hey, while no one's watching them ladders,
I wouldn't walk towards him because he's got radiation camera on him. You know radiation creates cancer. You're only a young lad, about as young as my boy.
Right, folks, if you just keep
we'll do it.
We'll be back with you in...
Watch all that radiation with them cameras.
We're going to kiss and make up first.
Them radiation on them cameras, I tell you, is bad.
What, girl? And then hopefully, good night everybody here.
well, I don't know this week. Where's that ladder?
Neighbours looking after it. If I'm back here for you. Oh, not be smiling, alright. Me and you've seen quite enough of each other.
We have. I think it's about time we stop meeting like this. You just stay away from rooms that I'm on and it'll be sorted.
Too close for comfort.
I wondered where that milk went.
Is somebody going to help her with that back? Because I
Yeah.
don't think it's like.
Yeah, send the bloke with a bad back.
I better go, I've got no tax on my car.
I don't think anybody has nowadays, have they? Have I got any jobs? Unfortunately not now, unfortunately there's cutbacks.
Cutbacks, yeah. You'll be next to go if you're not careful, you know.
I may well be, sadly. I may well be.
Well, hopefully they'll give him
What's the Queen properly?
I'm obliged to answer that.
It just seems ironic they've been sat in the car for an hour without it on.
Don't give a shit. Go on, get.
All these nice people.
Yeah.
Silly way around.
I did swear it.
Mark, there's a few people asking, what are your thoughts on this?
I think he's probably going to get what he wanted.
Yeah, charged with burglary
Yes.
and
Yeah.
breaking
Criminal damage. Yeah.
Criminal damage. Sorry, so I got that wrong. It's criminal damage and burglary. And yeah, they can't get out of it, can they? They have to charge it. Yeah, well, I know they might at the last minute say, "Now go on, we're not going to charge you with this because we found suddenly that the glass repaired itself."
The lack of evidence.
Yeah, a lack of evidence that you
We've
did
lost
it.
the evidence again.
Certainly possible.
Hopefully, it's left some blood on the broken glass.
But whatever they do, if they do try doing that, then I've got a feeling it'll just get worse.
Yeah, there'll be hell to pay, won't there?
Today saying that they've taken back his house, and I've known Tom
for a couple of years now since his first non-eviction when some bailiffs tried to evict him from his house and the only documentation there was paperwork, not signed by a judge. It wasn't even court-issued paperwork. But there was about 300 at that time, and that prevented that. Then the next time he came, there was about 700 of us, and again prevented that time. And then when he finally did get evicted on the 2nd of July, it was pre-planned by the police. They were all here in attendance. They were collaborating with the council, Gedling Borough Council too, because they had lists of everybody who lived down this street, and nobody was allowed past unless they said their name and address. So it's a collaboration called Project Operation Hooper. So the police, the council are all in on this that's been it's from the banks, because the banks are bankrupt. They went bankrupt in 2007 and now they're absolutely anybody with any equity in their house. So today just want to support them.
And how far have you travelled from?
I'm originally from Nottingham, but I was in Redcar this morning, so that's just north of Whitby, North Yorkshire.
I don't know when.
So it took us in east of Bank Holiday Monday traffic about 3 hours to get down here, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, yeah, just got to be there, definitely. So.
Just tell me how you explain to me how deep your passion for
It's absolutely massive because me and 6 others went on the roof back in July 24th, to just try and take repossession again of the house because it was taken fraudulently. It still belongs to Tom. We all got arrested and went to Crown Court this year in January, and the case got dropped because they couldn't provide the warrant. Even Judge Fowler said when he was looking at the documentation, this is not court documentation, it's not even signed by a judge. Ordered the CPS to get it, doesn't exist. So our case got dropped, lack of evidence. What it was for was to hush up, because if people find out that this is happening on a daily basis all over the country, that the people are just taking houses with basically photocopied bits of paper that they can get off the internet and coming in with bully boys and scaring people, you know, what's going to happen? The bank's going to collapse and people are going to say, we're not standing for this anymore. So, you know, we're raising awareness of this and making people realise that the media, not you guys obviously, but the BBC and the Evening Post have really misrepresented him and misquoted people, just siding with the banks, and the Evening Post and Nottingham City Council are like that, so that's why they're not allowed to. It has to go through the editor, who's obviously good friends, secret handshake, whatever. So they're all in on it.
What would you say to people who think that people actually deserve to be evicted and Tom deserves to be evicted from this house?
The only thing that I've heard is people say we should have paid his mortgage, and if people look into it, he's paid his mortgage. Like I said, it's misrepresented in the Evening Post saying he lost his case, he's won every single case, but people think because it's in the paper that it's true. What we've got to remember, these people are in it together. This goes far deeper than anybody can even imagine. This is run by the banks. This is what it is. So, and even if anybody didn't pay the mortgage, what the problem is here? These documentations are fraudulent, all of it. So they're not allowed to do it. So these people are committing an offence. The police, especially. This is a civil matter. The police have no jurisdiction here. It's not a criminal matter. So every single police officer that's attended any of these things are breaking the law themselves. And when you think your own police force are meant to be taking care of us or not, then we have to do something about it ourselves. No choice.
So do you think it's right to resist evictions then?
Absolutely.
Just put it in your words.
If what Tom asked for, which anybody trying to evict somebody, they have to have the correct, they have to identify themselves and they have to have the correct paperwork. Tom has never seen it. That in itself is a crime, and yet try and report this in the police, you know.
That's right, we'll catch him at the hotline. I'm sure we'll be going in.
Oh, I'm sure he will. I forgot that.
Don't worry about it. You're at a freezing cold where we've all been for the last 8 hours. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for that, appreciate it. Anyway,
We'll sit down at the table. We'll sit down at the table and do a really nice
Because they've charged, well,
See,
they haven't charged me.
I hope not. I don't want to be personal, but I hope not.
for burglary and criminal damage, and that's what I wanted. So now I get a jury. Sort it out.
Well done, Tom.
Sort it out with,
I didn't never say
Going
that.
back up
but-
tomorrow.
Well, we'll- if necessary, we all will.
It's not finished.
No, I didn't see it get back.
No. So.
We're going over there, folks.
You're gonna buy me a pint then?
Put, that's a great idea. Where are you going?
Street pint now.
It's closest.
Oh, I can't sit and have a pint now. I wish I could.
Oh, well, thank you anyway.
No worries, take it easy.
Right,
Look after each
thank
other.
you. See you
Thank
next
you for what?
Thank you all for coming.
When I say see you again soon, I don't mean it.
Nice handle shot.
All right, fella. Thanks for that.
Take care.